Hello VC, hello everyone. Happy New Year! Yes, we're in the new decade of 2020, and this new video is of course the this year's vinyl tag. I will be answering the questions of. Yes. So anyway, hope you're all happy. Yeah, we're in the new year. Let's see if it goes well or not. I have this video, and I have two more videos as well, which I'm going to upload in this week as well. Okay then, so best find of 2019. Best find of 2019, well for me would always be, except like this for So Cheap, and it's such a great album, would be Tin Machine. My favourite of those 80s work, absolutely love it. I found it for a £5 at the Chester Record Fair, which I'll be going to soon again, but yeah, incredible album, absolutely love it. Alright then, number 2, favourite album 2019. I don't really have one. It's interesting as well, although I want to just say thank you to Graham, aka Crackin Vinyl, for helping me answer these questions when I saw his video, so yeah. And it was interesting because for a while they couldn't think of one, but then he did think of one. For me it was hard because I don't really listen to any new releases, not much, sorry. I wasn't well aware of them. I was well aware of a lot of them coming out by some of my favourite artists, but I wasn't, like buying them on LP or anything, So yeah, and it was interesting how Graham, Crackin Vinyl, did like his most played album, like one he bought. I couldn't think of one anyway. I might say Tin Machine, but there's a lot of albums I bought in 2019 that were great that I'd listened to constantly, So sorry, cannot answer that question. Sorry. Anyway, number 3, a novelty record. Again, I don't think I've got any like novelty records. No, I don't think so. I've had a look through the collection and that, and no. Okay then, here we go. An album that pays homage to another. Well, again, it was interesting. Throughout the VC with the videos, Richard McCook answered this one with a 7-inch. Mine's kind of the same. This is the Genesis EP 3x3, and what I remembered was, yes, this is a it is a homage to the Canadian Beatles compilation Twist and Shout, I believe. So yeah, yeah. Okay, question 5. A B-side or deep cut? I'm going to go with a deep cut, and it's by Pet Shop Boys. It's from their debut album Please, and it would be the song Later Tonight, the penultimate track from the album. It's a beautiful old track with a great piano sound and also a lovely synth melody in the background and the vocals of Neil Tent. It's just a fantastic little song. Whenever I think of it, I just picture like Neil Tent like waiting there and the spotlight on him while he's singing. So yeah, love that song. Something funky. That's question 6. Well, can't get funkier than early Prince, and I have his second album. Very much is I don't know, more disco, but it definitely is a very funky album from listening to it. It is a great album. So, yeah, Prince. Question 7. Weird shelf buddies. This is quite an old one, so I thought I'd go with this one. They would be Frank Sinatra and Frankie Goes to Hollywood. But I do believe that Frankie Goes to Hollywood got their name from Frank Sinatra, I believe. So yeah, that's kind of strange. Both great albums. Question 8. Band I've seen live. Well, he was in a band. An artist I've seen live. Sorry. Well, he was in a band, and this is the album to show. I saw Roger Waters live at the Liverpool Echo Arena on the 2nd of July 2018. Fantastic gig. Reason I'm showing Dark Side of the Moon is because he performed most of Dark Side of the Moon, so yeah, it was a fantastic concert. Absolutely loved it. So yeah. Question 9. I wish I had an original. Well, I've always said this. I said this in my Grail video, that I'd love to someday own an original factory pressing of Joy Division's Unknown Pleasures. I've told the story that how I thought I was close to finding one last year in January, but it turned out to just be the sleeve. So yeah, if I ever come across one for a good price, I'd pick it up. Okay then. Number 10, discography I have most of. This was a really hard question because it was interesting. For looking through my records, there are I have a lot of discography of a lot of a band's discography, but not like fully complete. I think the most complete are Genesis and Pink Floyd. From Pink Floyd, I'm only missing A Momentary Lapse of Reason. Studio album wise, and for Genesis, I'm only missing, well, I've got what I've got, but I don't have Calling All Stations or Genesis Revelation. I would actually like to own from Genesis Revolution because there's a few good tracks on that album. So yeah, question 11, a unique centre label. Well, I definitely would agree with what Crackin Vinyl said, that the Day at the Races one in a custom label is really lovely. It's really beautiful. So yeah, I would definitely agree with Graham on that. Okay, number 12, a pre-band album. Well, for me, that would be Neil Young, After the Gold Rush, and this contains the work of Neil Slofgren, who would later join Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band. So yeah, that answers that. Okay, number 13, a musical book or movie I recommend. I would recommend the film, I'm going to go with the film, 24-Hour Party People. It's a really insane look at the life of the brilliant Tony Wilson and all the bands that were on his label Factory Records. So I highly recommend that. But yet again, I believe a lot of you have seen it. So maybe people who haven't seen it would like to check it out. So yeah. Number 14, an underrated album. Well, I was listening to this on New Year's Eve actually, along with Low by Bowie after I put on this. Phil Collins, Hello I Must Be Going, a very underrated album, probably the best of his 80s stuff, I would say. It's a fantastic album, you know. I Don't Care Anymore, what an opener. I Cannot Believe It's True, great song. Like China, Do You Know, Do You Care, his cover of Can't Hurry Love, you know. Really good stuff in this. I've got a review planned of this as well later in the year, along with a few other underrated Phil albums, so look out for that. Number 15, a band or artist who constantly has good albums. I would absolutely go with the band Squeeze, because I've listened to everything they've done and they're just a great band. I mean, even the albums aren't as good as the others, they've still got great flair to them. I definitely would admit, you know, I love Squeeze, they're a great band, so yeah, Squeeze. Number 16, same album, different cover. I of course was going to go for David Bowie for this one. Space Oddity. It's got the same track listing as the original release, which was just called David Bowie. So, but of course it was reissued as Space Oddity, and it's just, you know, it's just got the same tracks on there. So yeah, there we go. Number 17, cheap album you bought, which is now worth a bit of money. This one was definitely a quite interesting one by Genesis. It's their live compilation, Live the Way We Walk Volume 2. I got this for around £8 in Chester a couple of years ago, and it's worth around £25, £30, so that's quite cool. Okay, favourite drummer. No brainer with this one. I love this guy. I don't talk about him, but he's an incredible drummer and also a really good composer. It is the great Stuart Copeland of The Police. Fantastic drummer. I chose Regatta de Blanc because it has Message in a Bottle on it, and also because it has my favourite Police song, Walking on the Moon. I think the drums on that song are incredible. Just fantastic drumming, in my opinion. Okay, 19, an album turning 20 this year. I don't have one. I was born about nearly 20 years ago, my god. But I can't name any albums from 20 years ago. I don't really know any, sorry. Okay, a trilogy of albums with a constant thread. Okay, well this one I'll cheat because I'm showing a CD in the middle, but I've shown people show CDs on Valentine before. So I would go with this brilliant trilogy of albums produced by Scott Litt for the band. Oh yeah, sorry, produced by Scott Litt and R.E.M. Out of Time, Automatic for the People, and the brilliant Monster. And that is it, VC. Thank you all for watching. I've got 2 David Bowie related videos coming up as well, and so yeah, look out for them. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now.